sit back and enjoy this one from Granite Falls, North Carolina. The Cars Tour 225 presented by GeoCut is underway.
Tyrell holding up really tough down the backstretch. I'm shocked by that, but look how high they're getting right away off the bat. Time actually almost not even having the advantage. He won't even lead lap one as Tyrell runs tough right down on the bottom.
That decision by Heim to start on the outside lane, thought it was going to pay off for him immediately, but Tyrell is certainly giving him a fight on the bottom. As you see the 55 bottom out a little bit getting into corner 3 on these low air pressures, and it's Tyrell who leads that lap.
And again, Mini Tyrell, and I think you look a little bit behind him, Ryan Millington, one of those cars that over the years that they've been running here either locally or in Cars Tour competition at Tri-County Speedway, those cars that are able to make the bottom side work are the cars that really are able to make up that track position. Again, middle top lane is where most cars, most drivers prefer to run. But if you have a versatile race car, that's a word we hear a lot when it comes to Tri-County Speedway. If you can make both ends work, that's when you know you have a really great piece. And right now, nearly a dead heat at the stripe again. That time, it's Corey Heim who takes back the race lead from Mini Tyrell, but still side by side. Meanwhile, they've built up about 2 or 3 car lengths over Queen.
Yeah, it was really impressive by Mini Tyrell, but as the pressure starts to come up, I think Heim maybe has the advantage here as we see a little less sparks almost every lap.
And very quickly, I think you can see the agenda right there from Mini Tyrell, and he completes it. He's able to get back just before Butterbean can take a peek to his outside. Now Queen has his hands full with Connor Jones in the 44.
And Jones now trying to shoulder his way up there to get up into that preferred groove on the top side. They touched off the corner, and Butterbean caught the wall.
Meanwhile, the 2 drivers that we have seen work the bottom so well have caught back up to this battle. Ryan Millington, the other 15, the black 15 car that's behind Honeycutt there, and Deke McCaskill. But also, I think at this point, Connor Jones thinks he has a faster car than Butterbean. Unfortunately, Butterbean just happens to occupy the lane that 44 car works best in right now.
Look, if you're Connor Jones, you were already aggressive, and now you have emphasis because the guy behind you, you already set him going, packing a little bit. So being aggressive here to just try and almost run away.
Again, trying to work the inside. Now he's got a car to the bottom. That's Honeycutt who makes it 3 wide. He's on the inside with Carson Quapple rim riding the top as they almost come together all 4.
There's another moment where Chase Burrow and Deke McCaskill nearly came together. There's a lot of scattered 3 wide, but right now they are 3 wide beneath Carson Quapple as they head down into turn number 3. You see the battle for second right now going on as Tyrell tries to make up a spot on Butterbean. It's Millington just behind in 4th. He's single file, but 2 by 2 they go for the second spot as there is a bloodbath behind them going on right now.
Tyrell still working the inside of Brendan Queen, who ironically only twice before had the Lee Pulliam Performance cars of Heim and Butterbean been teammates in a race. One of them was at Caraway earlier in July. Heim ended up on his lid. Butterbean almost went out of the ballpark on the backstretch, looking for a full reversal of fortunes of what happened there.
He'll bring Brendan Queen along the top side, although Mini Tyrell, a great run. Here's 3 wide between Quapple, Honeycutt, and Ryan Millington. Now his car working on the top side in that Leisure Time Rentals machine.
And completely backwards from what we saw earlier. We saw 3 wide with Quapple up top and everything, and now Quapple's now on the bottom as they get to Millington. Honeycutt and Quapple, dynamic duo a little bit on the bottom, able to roll from Connor Jones to now 3 wide next to Millington there.
Boy, that 8-car Quapple got really loose, getting back to the power off turn 4, and they remain 3 wide behind them with Quapple committed to the inside. There's been a lot of news out of this junior motorsports organization over the last few weeks. Quapple with another slide there on the inside. Honeycutt, the pair of 15s trying to settle it, with Quapple being committed to the bottom.
Connor Jones, poor Connor Jones, he's got nowhere to go. He's sitting behind these guys. Hey, you guys sort it out so that I have somewhere to go. Chase Burrow now on the top side. Jared Fryer's running the ferry body. He's kind of pinching McCaskill down there, but they still make 3 wide work.
We're talking about Connor. Oh, trouble, big crash, and Connor Hall is in it. The championship points leader is in the wreck in turn 3.
Parker Eatman, Dylan Ward involved as well. And championship implications, there you can see Blaine Harrison as well. As about 5 or 6 cars, Ryan Wilson's car started to spark a little bit as he'll try to drive away from the scene.
They get it shot, but we're going to look at the FloRacing replay. Oh, just a hard hit, and then the 2 kind of comes in. We can't see 100% what caused it to spin.
So that the initial contacts between Blaine Harrison, we saw some of the contact earlier. He turns Dylan Ward. I'm not sure if he was trying to get down out of the way, if maybe he had another problem going on back by, but I'm sure Heim not going to make it easy on him as they go through the Death Wish Coffee restart zone. 44 laps to go, and Minnie Tyrell up into the side of Corey Heim. Brendan Queen looking to try to make it 3 wide for the top spot.
And you would think after what happens at 22, maybe the 03 would take it a little bit easy. Not so fast. Nearly 3 wide again off turn 4 as he settles back into 4th.
Yeah, this almost, in a way, guys, gives Butterbean Queen the ability to be aggressive. He knows that 22 is beaten, battered, and way back there. He almost, I don't want to say has nothing to lose, but he can kind of relax a little bit knowing he's going to gain points. Even if he was 1 car ahead of the 22, he's going to gain points. So he can be a little bit aggressive and almost, maybe get a little greedy here as we see him get to the bottom and put Minnie Tyrell. But one thing I noticed, Connor Jones now back on the top, really looking strong here as he tries to reel in Corey Heim.
Huge trouble in turn number 2. Deke McCaskill, Max Reeves, and Brent Cruz involved in this one off at turn number 2. Caution flag is out yet again. An even launch for your top 2 as Corey Heim will bring them down into turn number 1. We saw some contact earlier. We see it again. 3 wide. Connor Jones may look to make it 4. He's into the back of Corey Heim. Down into 3 and 4. Tyrell trying to make a charge for the race lead. Now Jones into the back of Heim again. It might be Minnie Tyrell who has it at the stripe.
I just mentioned about muscling Heim out of the way, and I think that's
Max Reeves around
down
on the front straightaway again. Is he going to get it rolling? No. The Shitty Coolers caution is out again.
Really good jump. 55 spins the tires a little bit of advantage. Watch for Tyrell to wash up. He'll almost clear the 55. 55 in a spot to lift. Minnie Tyrell, your new leader for the first time tonight.
He had a great launch through the Death Wish Coffee restart zone, and he is hanging it high, wide, and handsome right now. With 15 to go, does Corey Heim trying to get back to him? He does! A shove from Corey Heim to the back of Minnie Tyrell. Queen's up to 3rd. Connor Jones looking to pounce as well. 14 laps to go. Minnie Tyrell looking for his first win in the Z-Max Cars Tour.
2 right here. Heim's still getting picked up. Now Millington's gotten into him. Contact there as they're 3 wide, almost 4 again off of turn 4.
Heim is hanging tough, but I think time has run out, and now he's got a little bit of damage to muster. 8 to go. Quapple's trying to get it done at the bottom. They are going to go 4 off at turn number 2. 2 laps to go. Again, he eats into the advantage of Minnie Tyrell. Trouble! Off at turn 2. The 9 car is around along with Ryan Wilson.
We're out of gas.
So there's your update. They're out of gas on the Minnie Tyrell machine, so they're going to have to bring the car down to pit road to fill it up. What a heartbreak for one of the best cars all throughout this late model stock car feature, and now he's going to have to come and serve with it with just a handful of laps to go.
Connor Jones, Brendan Queen looking to try to make it last. 2 laps to go.
77 might be out. He stumbled and a wreck. Corey Hunt gets turned in turn 1.
They're all in turn 1.
William Sawalich, Brandon Pierce, Ronnie Bassett Jr., Corey Heim goes around. A number of cars involved. 2 laps to go to settle it here through the Death Wish Coffee restart zone. It looks like
Lapsevich out of fuel.
Yeah, Lapsevich is out of gas, but they keep it green for now.
Not sure he's going to make it back around. He's
Connor
trying to
Jones
lead
to
that car.
lead right now, guys.
Jones to the point. Lapsevich still slow up in turns 1 and 2 with Butterbean looking low, and the caution is out for Drake Lapsevich.
They launch through the Death Wish Coffee restart zone. Green flag is out. They make it down to turns 1 and 2 safely, but Connor Jones a huge run on the outside off of turn 2.
Jones got the advantage, clear track ahead. Butterbean's going to fight him out for the win with Jared Fryer throwing his name in the mix. Here they come to the line, 2 laps to go.
Fryer, I don't think we've mentioned him at all up front, even in the top 5, now having a shot to win. He clears Butterbean, now trying to run the middle of the racetrack. Jones up high. Fryer really going to be the only factor here for Connor Jones as they take the white flag.
White flag in the air. I think Queen trying to run the bottom to save as much fuel as possible. But Connor Jones looking for his 2nd career Z-Max Cars Tour victory through 3 and 4, and it's going to happen. Connor